Well,
Well,
that was a long one.
it was a marathon.
For a second there, it was looking like it was going to be quite short, actually.
They kept saying it was. I was reading through, like, Reddit and
the live feed.
and a live feed at the same time, and everyone was like, "Well, guess we're
that's
done."
it. Yeah.
It never was. They made it the distance.
I'm glad
somehow.
that they did. I mean, it would have been like there was a couple moments like I would really like to see Scott get this W right now.
Or Ericsson too.
Ultimately, I think the respect needs to go to the racing, and it's good that we were able to actually see the full race distance.
Yeah, I would rather seen the full race distance than had it cut short, even if it had my preferred driver winning.
Yeah. It was just
rough
a
one, though.
brutal strategy failure. I mean, dude, on all three Ganassis, all three ran out of fuel. All three ran out of fuel.
Yeah,
In fact,
all three.
Scott was like actually the only one that didn't, and he was the one that had to take a
emergency,
penalty
yeah.
to not run out of fuel.
Yeah, no, Palou running out of fuel there on the pit straight, in on the pit lane, going to his box, was insane.
I know, dude. I mean, like we were saying, it should have been like the end of cars, man. Scott was right behind him. He
Just
should have just pushed him to his
His
box.
race is already over.
His race was fucked. He was already starting from the back. He was already just, fucked the lead lap. Just like, that would have been great to see him push below. The rules would have been interesting on that because, you wouldn't have been able to. It wouldn't be like a pit lane member pushing him. It would have been like avoidable contact, is how I think it would have been seen. Probably frowned upon, but I think it
Probably.
doesn't. It would have created a new rule.
Maybe like their teammates doing it. It would have been like, what are you two doing?
But
here?
they are separate teams technically. I mean, they're just under the same kind of ownership, really. I mean,
that's how they
suppose
would have viewed
it's
it.
weird with the charter and all that, but
We need to get onto the winner.
yeah, I suppose we do.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Another master class on a short oval
Mm-hmm.
from Joseph Newgarden, especially there.
It was his skill that got him this win. I would say his
Oh.
skill on the ovals. He definitely had the nerve to outlast and outperform both Rasmussen and Ericsson at the end there, who were
Yeah.
both looking poised for the win as
They
well.
were looking
They could have
poised,
just as easily
yep.
gotten this win, and I do think that it kind of wasn't just up to chance there. I think Newgarden did. He was the
was the
better
best
driver at the
driver
end of the
on this day, yeah.
It was a fight between all three of them, and
no one, even the people who dropped out of the fight for other circumstances, I still think those three are at the end of the day the most deserving drivers of this win.
Oh, for sure.
And they were the
man.
podium.
Yeah.
And you can't fault that. There was no lucky strategy this time around. It was just a marathon finish to the end.
Absolutely.
And a shame for Ericsson. Think out of all the races for quite a long time, this is an amazing showcase of his just skill on his day. He was one of the best drivers here.
He was looking good at the Hundo
was.
last year.
And you got that taken away from him.
He did. That was snatched at the end from him. This was looking pretty good for him for a little bit there. He
Was.
did have the.
This is
Are we
his
going to
most-
call it
yeah,
second there?
This is his most laps ever led in a race.
Really?
I mean,
Ever?
ever. Yeah, I mean, it's a short
At least in the
oval,
series,
so
yeah. It doesn't have too much.
it doesn't
winning,
have
but
too many, but 114 laps or something like that. That's still a lot of. That's
was
over
really
half
impressive.
laps. Yeah, he was not over half the laps. He was the most driver with the most laps.
And probably
there's
only
another point
20
for
of
that,
those
yeah.
were under safety car. Like
half the race.
it's a good bit was under safety car. Half the running race.
Yeah, no, it was the rain of it all kind of made it start and go a little bit there. Definitely kind of fucked over some strategies, especially for the Chip
Absolutely,
Ganassis.
But it was good that we got it going. You know,
good that we
like,
got it going,
I was
good that it
really not
continued.
liking the discussion of that. Like, we're gonna stop?
maybe if the commentators were a little less, yep, it's gonna end.
Yeah, they were kind of being a little doom and gloomy about
Doom
it.
and
Like, this
gloom.
could be it. It's like, no, dude.
Everyone
let's-
was so doom and gloom, and they cut to the stands and see everyone leaving. That's just like,
Yeah, that was a rough look there. It was like,
was
is this
a
it?
rough look.
Did they hear over it like, hey, event canceled, go home?
Yep.
That was what it looked like for a second there. I mean, man, when that first yellow came out, right when Scott needed it, it just wasn't right when he needed it. It was maybe a lap or two little or
Yep.
late or early. It just wasn't right.
Just
but
wasn't right there.
It was almost right there. It was almost perfect for him.
But all those alternative strategies, like one lap, changes the luck entirely.
it does.
And that's why they are the alternative strategies. On the primary strategies, you're forcing it into your hands.
Mm-hmm.
You're in control. On the alternate one, you kind of need it to come to you a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to make something out of nothing. So it only works sometimes. It can't work every time.
Absolutely.
And we've seen it work, wonders for Scott and Palou and races that weren't theirs. And this one wasn't theirs either.
This would have been a case where I think it's worth it to give an alternate strategy. You saw the rain coming. You knew there were going to be yellows. I mean, I think introducing an element of chaos would have been good to your strategy, and that's what they did.
That's what they
did. It just didn't play out in their favor.
It really didn't. I think if the rain didn't come, or on that last one, it didn't happen right when it did, maybe they would have, salvaged out top 5. But even then, I'm not sure if they would have beat Newgarden and Ericsson on their days today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because they would have possibly had preferable tire strategy. Who knows how it would have played out.
So I think the other top runners, VK, had quite a good race.
Absolutely. I think it's also worth mentioning
Colette?
the other. Yes, yeah. Colette. He was running an excellent race. Kid's got a career in racing, probably.
I think so. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not.
It's a classic story, man. I mean, you see these early champions, and they're looking for their first win, and it ends in the most humiliating fucking way.
He said himself, it's like that's racing.
Yeah,
like,
that's racing. Kid knows it.
It was.
He did great though. He really did good. I mean, like he actually put on a really classy display. For a short oval, I feel like it's common to kind of have your elbows out a little bit, especially as a rookie.
He was going for it.
He was going for it, and he was going for it, I think, in a professional manner. And it just fucking didn't go his way, man.
Didn't go his way. For the championship speaking, Kirkwood and Malukas survived this race. Mm-hmm. They got closer up there.
They did.
I mean, Palou is still,
he's less than less than a race one ahead. That is the difference now. I mean, Kirkwood would need to win, and Palou would need to not get any points.
Again, pretty much.
He would need to be outside of the points entirely. He would need to get pretty much DNF.
Yeah.
And then Kirkwood would be 1 point ahead.
And then enough to keep Palou at bay.
Right. And then but I think the rest of everybody else is still a good ways down.
Yeah. Malukas is third. He's like 60 something odd.
I thought it was 100 points. It's something like that.
Not too bad.
Okay.
He was like 7th or something today. Like it wasn't a terrible race, but from starting from the front row, when your teammate wins the race, you're like, he was the lowest Penske as well. So, I mean, McLaughlin looked like he was gonna trouble them for a little bit there, but the new tire strategy really didn't work out wonders like it did in other races. I think Rasmussen's really shown that on short ovals. Put on new tires right there at the end. You can make some moves, and he did. There were a couple of them. Mm-hmm. I think Armstrong, Power was another one. They were making moves there, but it really didn't get them far enough ahead. Mm-hmm. I think that's because the track went cold.
Malukas was talking about that during the first red. He's like, the longer we wait, the worse it's going to fuck us. And sure enough, it did. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, they start at dusk, and it looked hot as fuck out. And then by the end of it, it looked like, they had a bit of a drizzle. I'm sure that track was considerably colder. Which, I mean, it's probably helped Newgarden come into his own there. He's like, I know what I'm doing. Everyone else is probably playing a little bit more cautious here. The track's a lot colder, and
this is his
he's going to be the most comfortable there.
Yeah, he's most comfortable there. He knows what his car is going to do. Mm-hmm. So even if it's not set up, perfectly for what's happening, he knows how to adjust.
Mm-hmm. It was great to see him. It's his driving style. You think about him, and he's in the lead, and he has this commanding lead, and seeing him battle Rasmussen and things like that, they are kind of forcing it on each other, and not to continue to be a Palou glazer, but you see when Palou is up there racing, it just feels so unforced as well. But it is good. It is great to see,
brutal racing.
The white knuckled, gritting your teeth as you're getting out there. The commentators kept mentioning it's like they don't have the sunglasses, visors, and we get to see right in their eyes, look right in their eyes. Nice. That was sick, It
was.
Yeah, I would like to see the pretty liveries do well, give the HRC livery and fucking
the whatever.
It was McLaughlin's livery. His what was the Castroneves throwback?
Tribute to Castroneves.
Yeah, that was a beautiful livery. Almost all of them were beautiful under the gloss.
It is beautiful. Under the
they
lights.
waxed the shit out of it for these night races, and it's so worth it.
Should have more night races.
Fucking, we really should. I mean, in the States, for an American series like this, I think
Prime
that would
time.
be I mean, they should it would be cool if they did a similar to how F1 does the sprints. We do sprint weekends and we throw them in the evening.
Yep.
I get why they don't want to do it. The racing is a little different. You kind of need the sunlight and the heat.
Yeah, I think this one definitely.
You kind of do need the heat on the track. So and in most of America, shit does get pretty cold at night.
Yep.
So, but I do think that it'd be worth it to have a lot more night races and at least some sort of specialty edition sprint race to the weekends, to some race weekends.
Some of these weekends.
The ovals call for it, man. I mean, NASCAR does all their fucking night races and shit.
Yep.
I mean, it's...
Though you can do night races on an oval.
Yeah,
like,
it's the move, I think.
Maybe
This,
they
it's
just
like, it's
need
in a
more
stadium,
running.
you know?
They just need more running on them. Like, get used to how the cars react to cold track.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who had the wreck? It was VK apparently that had the wreck in practice. I don't think we saw that.
Oh,
but
yeah, that was...
VK ate shit in the practice. It was interesting them talking about, like, theorizing about his strategy or his career later on, about who, like, they were saying, like
he's on the call
for Andretti and, like, who
new
else?
team.
Yeah, Andretti or, like,
and
McLaren or
Chip.
something like that. And Chip?
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
It's just not
I
gonna
fucking,
happen.
like, can't see that. I mean,
Maybe if,
I
like,
might eat
Dixon
my words
decides
here.
to, like, drop out at the last minute. Just,
But they would pick VK. I mean, I think VK would do it, but like, because he's pretty much his bad blood everywhere. But it's like,
everywhere but the top teams.
He has it. I think that him, he has this weird relationship with Palou that goes back to their junior days. But that's also one-sided,
Nope.
I think Palou's, I don't give a fuck, and VK would be like, I would love to be an equal machinery, but still it's fucking weird.
Show my beautiful masterclass of driving.
Right.
Rocket.
Oh man, that would be rough. And they said where else? Andretti as well.
Yeah.
I think that
I
think he might be damaged goods with Andretti as well.
I think saying Andretti is weird because they have their next driver. I think Halger will be their next driver.
You think Halger's their next driver? What about they're talking about Ericsson, which I think that they've been saying for years.
They've been talking about Ericsson because he hasn't won since season opener in 23.
Right.
And we're in 26 now.
Yeah.
And he really hasn't done too much.
It's been a minute.
He had a runner-up at the Indy 500, and then his runner-up that got taken away.
I believe I was at that race, the one that he won.
Yeah.
In 23.
No, I was too.
We were at that? Okay.
We were at that race. Yep.
Okay, shit. All right.
Yeah,
So
it was that race.
I thought that was the first one that I went to. So yeah, we went to that when we saw Ericsson win.
Yeah.
That we did. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, we were pretty happy about the Andretti win.
Yeah.
So that was it, man.
That was it. That was the last time.
I remember that. A lot of water under the bridge there.
Which is weird. I mean, I think maybe if Herta chose to stay around, he wouldn't be in his seat now. But Herta set his sights elsewhere. They have to bring in a new driver in Power.
Halger's a good idea. Power's been a great idea. I mean, I could see them kicking Ericsson. I mean, maybe moving him down. He probably still has a place in this. I mean, he has really like.
He's just inconsistent.
I know. I would love to see when he, like we were saying this earlier, man. When he's in it, he's nearly unbeatable.
Yeah.
Like it took Newgarden on his stomping grounds, like going fucking full force, elbows out to kind of get past these drivers.
And he wasn't so much past him.
Yeah.
He was still there.
And the additional wild card of the Sultan of Sketch, as they called him, with his Firestone courage.
Firestone courage.
Almost making Gary correct. Yeah, it was. So, point is, like, there is something in Ericsson still.
Yes.
And it think. How do you get it out of him on a consistent basis? Because his performance.
Well, they brought in that one guy. What was his name?
What are you talking about?
Robert. They showed him during one of the red flag sessions. He was the.
Oh, Wickens?
Yeah.
Oh, he was with Ericsson.
He was with Ericsson.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Yes. They
okay, so they have Wickens as part of Ericsson's team.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that'd be great for strategy, but
I
mean, like, he has seemed so out of it,
Yeah.
Since since Chip Ganassi killed his dog at Daytona. It's not funny, but like it is the most insane shit.
It is insane.
We should remember that Chip Ganassi, in a drunken haze in a golf cart at the Rolex 24, killed Marcus Ericsson's puppy, dude.
It's the last sentence.
It's fucking crazy. What the fuck is that?
For Chip, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's fucking yes. I mean, like, he's never gonna go to that team either. I mean, like, him or VK would never end up there. But yeah, I mean, how do you fucking, how does he get that drive on a consistent basis? Because he did look unbeatable. He really did. And I think that he was, and it took a lot to bring him down.
It took Newgarden on his day, on his probably one of his best tracks.
2 red flags, fucking how many safety cars?
Yep.
Yeah, and it got him down to second.
Second, yeah.
Like it was
And he started what, 12?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
and the Sultan of Sketch also on his day
Yep.
as well. And I don't know, like I've been very anti Ericsson. This does make me, remind me of like, dude, like he really is a racer.
Yeah, he's a racer. There's some skill. If he does, Andretti ends up kicking him to the curb. Then
I think he's still got a place in this, man.
I think he's
but
got a
you
place
gotta.
here. But
He
has
needs
a
to
place
bring
in
it,
racing.
man. He needs to fucking bring it.
He does
like,
need to bring it.
He needs to earn his
And he
place.
brought it.
He has it, but he needs to continue to bring it consistently. But it was still a good race.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
amazing Race.
I mean,
Long one, too.
these short ovals are fun. They get really weird and confusing. All the fucking
laps.
yeah, and they were like, all right, how are we gonna shuffle the restart?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, man. I'm glad they kind of do it for fairness, but you kind of just gotta trust the process.
You
It's
just
like
trust the process.
they're gonna restart
No
where they're gonna
shady
restart.
stuff happened this time.
it
so
seemed
kinda
like
fine.
Scott was a little bit confused on how he ended up on the shuffle.
But
But
that
that was
happens
fucked.
with,
He
penalty.
got a penalty.
He knew he was
Who
going to
the
get
fuck
fucked for
knew
doing
where
it.
Pillow was gonna end up after he got that fuckage?
After the strategy just didn't go his way.
Yeah.
But I don't think he doesn't have it on short ovals quite yet.
He doesn't yet.
Yeah.
But it was great. Yeah,
It was
it's a good
great.
one.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
It's insane that they decide to do a triple header after with Indy 500 as the start of it, but I mean, if you
And
get
they
in,
followed up with Detroit and then it's short oval.
and you know what? Joseph Newgarden, who got injured at the Indy 500, won this race. So clearly, these athletes are capable of
They
it.
definitely are, and they want it too, man. I think.
do.
I mean, I think that this is. It's
Rossi's
good to
still
keep
racing.
them.
Yeah, Colette was racing as well. Like,
Dude,
they
they're
had some-
red flagging it, and they have Rossi, limp
Hop,
over
yeah,
to the
hop.
wall, and then they're like, "Get him back,
Get him back.
The fuck, this is
Watching
such
Pillow run
bullshit.
back. It was.
They show Pillow running back, waving to everybody. Then Rossi, as we just saw, limping away. He's limping back now. But it is so cool, man. I mean, what they had the graphic of all the current injuries of the driver.
Yep.
They are battered, dude.
They are
So it's good
battered.
they're going to give them a week here. But I think that it's,
they need 2 more.
I think that they, I don't think any of them didn't want to be there.
No.
I mean, like
clearly
they were
wanted
saying
to
in the
race.
previous race, they were saying Newgarden could have totally just parked and it would have been
Yeah.
fine, but he didn't.
didn't.
Because I
He
think
raced.
he wanted to.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. That's just what you love about this series, man.
These are
It is brilliant.
True racers. They want to race. They're gonna race. They'll get elbows out to get the win.
This is a good one. I do like this track. It does bring action. It does bring the oddities of a short oval. What is it called in Mario Kart? The fucking
The baby park.
Baby Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Baby Park. And that's a weird one.
That is a weird one.
All right. I guess that's